Greetings, everybody. So I want to make an announcement, my upcoming episode, and it's funny. I decided to do this exposure and this deception of the Hebrew Roots movement and the Sacred Names movement, and it seems like when I started doing this, because I don't really post too many videos up on YouTube because I'm mainly focused on this now. But obviously, I try to do the best I can to inform you guys that there's an upcoming episode coming on my Blog Talk Radio account, which is what you see before you hear. Um, but I figured but every now and then I still come onto my channel and I look at all of the arguments and the bickering and about you know if you observe the Sabbath and you're a part of this movement and you're deceiving the church and that stuff. So in a segue of the Hebrew Roots movement, even though this is part of it, I'm including this in part of the series. It is also just a separate dedicated study, and I figured that it needs to be addressed because this has really become a hot topic for it seems like for the last couple of days, from what I've noticed with certain individuals, um, and and the way it's being portrayed is not um, how it's supposed to be. Um, I'm going to read you the description of this show that I'm going to be doing, and but I'll give you the information of when it's going to be. Obviously, it's going to be tomorrow, 10 p.m. Okay, I'll provide you with a link. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. So if anybody might want to call, I'll try to get some call-ins. Maybe I don't know if I'll be able to because there's a lot of in-depth history we got to look at with this, and a lot of scripture. But I am thinking possibly maybe Monday I might just do a specific call-in, um, just so you can express your thoughts and feelings and these types of things, because I know this is a very difficult subject and I know this is a difficult topic, um, and this exposure of this Hebrew Roots movement is a very touchy topic for some, um, and and especially this issue, mainly this issue. So if I don't get to the call-ins of this portion, I will definitely set aside a day where we can just specifically call in and we can just talk about this, um, and just get your feelings on it. So, and then we will continue on with the other portions of the exposing the Sacred Name Hebrew Roots movement deception. Okay, so the the content of this whole teaching that I'm going to be doing is a segue of the Hebrew Roots deception exposed, but I'm dedicating this to all those who want to remember God's glorious creation. There is no way you have to follow Levitical law when observing the seventh day, and there is no law condemning coming together on the first day of the week. And goes on to continues, is it the Sabbath of the Lord or the Sabbath of the Pharisees? Many involved in this movement put the emphasis on the Sabbath day, the same as the Pharisees did, and also those not involved. Most will have you believe that the Sabbath is done away with. Another assumption is that you are followers of this movement if you simply remember the Sabbath day of the Lord. And brethren, this is a clarifying factor of the study that this is not the case. So this is a clarifying factor for you since I'm exposing this movement. In this study, we will show you that the Sabbath of the Lord still stands, and the simplicity, it's simple, it is not complicated. The simplicity of the Sabbath, are you in danger if you have to work on the Sabbath that this movement imposes, or is it just as simple as just remember? Are you in spiritual bondage and living in sin for observing another day like Sunday, or is it spiritual bondage for saying that the Sabbath day don't exist? Or it's just done away, or it's just for the Jews. So in this study we will show you that, yes, Christians gathered together on the first day of the week and even rested, but in no wise do they claim the Sabbath day of the Lord, not the Jews, was abolished. It's a simple remember. Can you remember, or is remembering such a burden as what this movement claims to put upon the church? So I mean, even the content says a lot, but we'll be going into more context of it. And the title of the show is The Sabbath Deception and the Sabbath Remembrance. So for those that are thrown off by this title, it's not what it means. There's a very clear point why I named it this way. So I just figured I'd come on here tomorrow, June 29th, 2012, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and hope to see you there. Truth be told, truth be known. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.